Alright, yo. So this nigga Young and Ace, I guess he chatting, and I don't think he talking about who I smoked. So let's check this out. I don't know what's going on with all these street niggas. Um, Also, just let y'all know, I'm gonna be splitting this video up into multiple parts because it's long as shit. And I'm supposed to be at work at 4 o'clock, but I'm not going to work at 4 o'clock. That shit not happening. But I mean, who's leaking all of these videos of these rappers in the interrogation? Bro? I mean, goddamn, this crime circus, this nigga, he like the TMZ of the police precinct. But let's check this shit out.
Because I know Cutthroat, I know all these other groups, I know Folio, I know the PC, I know all these other groups, man. I've been doing this a long time. You have put yourself in a situation that you need to get out of. You need to remove the Youngeen gang and the Ace and all these names out of this realm. Because when you put yourself in that situation, and I look at those other non-rap groups and I look at you, you're all the same. And bro, you're talented. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest, your video is better than everybody else's.
Yo, this nigga need to fucking cut that good cop, bad cop shit out.
Overnight, Jacksonville police have arrested the only surviving victim of the quadruple shooting that happened near the St. John's Town Center.
Oh, I forgot about that shit.
Police say Kenyatta Bullard, who is also known by his rapper name Young and Ace, is charged with violation of probation. Last October, Bullard was sentenced to 31 months probation after appearing before a Clay County judge and pleading no contest to accessory after the fact.
Yo, I'm telling you now, hey, that shit is crazy. Like, this is like one reason again. Like, I mean, I wish we had like a little fucking like counter thing to keep fucking track of how many hood niggas we see go down for some bullshit. Yo, this nigga got fucking clipped. Like, they shot Young and Ace like 20 times. And then, this nigga was in the hospital. He regained consciousness. Like, oh, damn, nigga, you alive? Hey, come here, bring them handcuffs back in here. God damn, bro, going to jail after you got clipped? Nah, that's crazy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to
Okay, wait a second. Hold on. Just one last thing, then I'm going to leave this alone. This is not the most famous person in Jacksonville. I swear to God, Trevor Lawrence has a bigger audience than Young and Ace.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Crime Circus. My name's Drip Drop, and I'll be your host as always.
What? That's Crime Circus? Never imagined him having face stats.
Go in there and have a seat. Try to get you some water or something, all right? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Off your hands.
Y'all ain't gonna lie, bro. When I was in jail, when I had to talk to a detective this one time, it was like 2018. Like, on my mother. They literally had me cuffed to a fucking table, bro. This nigga Ace, this nigga got it good.
A glass of water or something? All right, I'll be right back, okay? Hello? Okay. Where am I? I'm over here. Okay, come over here.
Yeah, that's why I always wear a jacket every time I go outside. You just never know when you're going down. And when you in the fucking jail, when you in them little holding tanks, man, them bitches be freezing! Uh-oh.
Mr. Bullard, remember me? Detective Callahan with the Sheriff's Office?
Oh, yeah, no.
I talked to you before.
Oh, shit, y'all! They got history.
Detective Anderson, obviously you're in custody and in our office. I'm going to read your rights to you, okay? I need you to understand. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that? You have anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that? You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present while you're being questioned. Do you understand that? If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one would be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. Do you understand that? You can decide at any time.
Do y'all think this nigga really understand this shit?
To exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand that? Okay. So you understand each of the rights I've explained to you? Is that a yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And having these rights in mind, you wish to talk to me at this time. I can explain everything to you. Okay? I know you've made some statements and want to know why you're here. So, why do you think you're here?
I don't know, that's why.
You have no idea.
Unless Y'all come and question me about my
Yo.
cousin, Jim.
Yo, this nigga, I'm about to keep cutting, interjecting, but this nigga gotta watch how he fucking say that shit, cause he talking about you made some statements, like, bro, for a second, I thought this nigga fucking turned into Gunna.
One of my best friends.
Is that DeAndre?
Yeah.
Okay. You're here for a number of reasons, Kenyatta. Me and you've had a talk before.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. A lot of things have happened since the last time me and you talked. Remember I told you before that it's not going away. I mean, it's going to be continued to be investigated. And you remember what we talked about before?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've continued to investigate that, and that's why you're sitting in this house today. And
What did
my
this
house
nigga-
today, that's why you were put handcuffs this morning. That's why the Clay County Sheriff's Office went to your apartment. There's a lot of things I want to talk to you about. I need you to be honest with me. Okay? Now's the time. Today's your day. You need to understand that. It's not going to be tomorrow. We have arrest warrants for you. Okay? You get a chance to talk to myself and Detective Anderson today. And anything that needs to be cleared up, any information do you feel like that we need to know about, whether it involves yourself or any of your boys, today's the day.
No!
You're not going to get another opportunity. Because there's a lot that you can help us with and help us understand. But I also know there's a sense of loyalty to your boys.
Boys, nah, cut. This nigga did not just be like, hey, bro, look, you can help us fucking solve the case, nigga. You trying to be a junior detective? Jesus fucking Christ, it do not pay to be a hood, nigga. This nigga Young and Ace was probably at home, probably rolling up a blunt of that Jacksonville. I mean, goddamn, bro. Like, this shit just don't end pretty for none of these niggas. And I mean, the way he talking to this nigga, like, what did he do? I mean, like, yo, the way he talking to this nigga, like, I would think Young and Ace is, like, moving bricks of cocaine from, like, Puerto Rico or something. Jesus. This nigga talking about, like, yo, we've been investigating. Like, we got the warrants. Like, come on now, nigga. Like, bro, look, he literally, not even just metaphorically, he literally backed that nigga Young and Ace into a goddamn corner. Look at this nigga Young and Ace, bro. This nigga, he in there shivering, shaking. Nigga look like he going through withdrawal. Jesus Christ, bless the hood niggas.
Hey, man, I know you better than your mama knows you. But since
That's a crazy ass statement to make.
you walked out of this office last time, you have been my primary focus. The sheriff of Clay County has told Detective Calhoun you don't do nothing else but the Yungeen gang. So I know you and I know everybody you're associated with better than y'all know yourselves probably. And if I felt like I was wasting my time,
Alright, can I skip this shit? Skip. Nigga, I don't want to see some fucking ad for some fucking salt water, nigga. I'm trying to see Young and Ace telling people. Ooh. Excuse me. Bruh.
wasting my time sitting in this room talking to Ken Bullard, I wouldn't be in here. I've been doing this a long time, bro. I know you've been very cordial, very, very respectful on traffic stops. I know that when you come in contact with law enforcement, whether it be the poker room or anywhere else, that everybody I've talked to says, man, he's that kid, really?
Yeah.
Because you've always been that way. Today you were that way.
Yeah, that's right.
So if I felt like I was
I'm sorry, I keep cutting it out, y'all. But this nigga need to fucking cut it out, bro. Like, this nigga acting like, what, that kid? Young and Ace? Like, what's he on the football team? Cut that shit, nigga. Hey, bro, how many guns we done seen this nigga Young and Ace and queso point at the goddamn camera?
I was wasting my time sitting in this little bitty room talking to County Bullard, I wouldn't be here. We just book you in the Clay County Jail, be done with you, and you just have to.
Oh shit, I'm sorry, but I gotta point that out. Look, he said we would just book you right there. That lets you know he ain't made his mind up if this nigga Young and Ace going to jail or not. But I mean, god damn it, like this nigga really, he need to cut this fucking nice guy act out and shit. You know, this other nigga who's sitting over here in the corner right there, that other nigga who took the handcuffs, oh, you know, that nigga, the big dog, like that nigga like the fucking, this nigga will be like the Vinny of the group from Jersey Shore. This nigga will be like Vinny, and this nigga over here, this nigga is like Ronnie, bro. Like turn into a goddamn bulldog or something. But this nigga need to cut that shit out, acting like Young and Ace was just some nigga who was getting good grades. Nigga, we knew Young and Ace was gonna be here. That nigga got shot 8 times, be pointing guns at the camera. What was that shit? Didn't they have like one of the ops got like found in a barrel, didn't he? I mean, what the fuck is going on in Jacksonville, Florida? The only thing I know about Jacksonville, Florida is the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't know shit else about that city.
Face court and all that stuff. I didn't afford DeAndre Thomas the same opportunity. I didn't afford Zadarian Samuel the same opportunity.
I'm sorry, I said I was done interjecting, but I swear I am into this. But yo, he just said, yo, bro, that nigga, whoever Deontay Samuel is, I don't know what that second name, I don't know what he said, but he said, nigga, they in orange jumpsuits, nigga. Them niggas in goddamn stripes. Holy shit, this nigga Young and Ace, bro. He said, look, Ace, tell me what I want to know, nigga, bro. You'll be out of here in like an hour.
Because I don't have no interest in talking to them. Because they don't have the persona, they don't have the they just haven't been raised. I can tell the way you've been raised.
He said, I know you gonna flip, nigga. He said, you gonna flip.
So I'm not interested at this point. So that's why I'm here talking to you, because I have a feeling that you're going to do the right thing. Yeah, is it going to sting a little bit? It might, because it's hard to tell the police when you've done wrong. But I also know, and I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, you know, I mean, you post a lot of stuff on Facebook. I know some stuff's been weighing on your heart. I can see that. I've been doing this a long time. I've looked at other people's Facebooks that have been involved in some crazy stuff, and they don't really post much, or they don't talk about it. The stuff's been weighing on your heart. I can tell.
The poetic side of him.
I know you're talented. Yeah. Okay, I'm not stupid.
The poetic side of him, that shit was taking over. Yeah, like, nigga, come on, bro. Like I said, you know, writing these fucking poems ain't gonna fucking solve it. He said, nigga, you gotta make this shit right.
I got 500,000 views on my song.
Over 400,000, 49 states and 3 countries.
Yeah.
I do my homework, bro.
Yeah.
I know you're talented. I saw.
Wait. What about 4,000 countries?
I'm not stupid.
I got 500,000 views on my song.
Over 400,000, 49 states and 3 countries.
Yeah.
I do my homework, bro.
Yeah.
I know you're talented. I saw a little video of the top 10 rap artists in Jacksonville. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something. You've put yourself in a position, because I know Cutthroat. I know all these other groups. I know Folio. I know the PC. I know all these other groups, man. I've been doing this a long time. You have put yourself in a situation that you need to get out of. You need to remove the Yungeen gang and the Ace and all these names out of this realm. Because when you put yourself in that situation, and I look at those other non-rap groups, and I look at you, you're all the same. And bro,
oh boy, he telling Young and Ace, you know, stop with the gang shit. But yo, would y'all listen to this nigga Young and Ace if he was rapping about God?
You're talented. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. Your video's better than everybody else's. I'm not a country fan. I like country music, but I appreciate music.
I like all types of music.
Yeah, I appreciate music, man. I mean, you know, if you appreciate music, you got to. Hey, I grew up in the era of golly. Did you see the movie Boys in the Hood? The one that just came out?
No.
Eazy-E.
Oh, the Compton's.
I'm talking about yeah. Did you see that movie?
Yeah, I seen that.
That's the era I grew up in. I grew up playing basketball right here in Clay County. Believe it or not, I went to college and played basketball. But the people I played basketball with, we listened to Eazy-E, we listened to LL Cool J, we listened to Ice-T. So I grew up in an era, so I appreciate.
Yo, this nigga bass tell you, like, nigga, I used to do drugs in college, nigga. Like, come on, I'm cool. Like I said, yo, this is that nigga, that cool cop. But then you got that nigga over there, that's that bad cop. I swear to God, like, yo, Ace, man, don't fall for these tricks, these goddamn tactics.
I appreciate music, so yeah, some white bread boy like me from Middleburg listens to the Yungeen Go to War. You know, you would think, man, he's just. I see the talent. I mean, I do. Yeah. And when I look at your video versus the other 9, I know you have talent. But can you good understand?
All right, he definitely capping. He trying to fucking, you know what I'm saying, gas this nigga up. But hey, do y'all think this nigga really was fucking? You think he grew up in the hood? Like, y'all think this nigga was really around the niggas that was bumping Snoop Dogg? You know what I'm saying? When them niggas was rolling around the street, gin and juice. Like, you think that was this nigga? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man.
Understand something, bro. There's a difference between living that dream and living that dream. Okay? Your little disclaimer down there that all these guns are props, come on, man. I've got one of those guns. Right here. Clay County Sheriff's Office now owns one of those guns that was in that video. you know what's coming because y'all missing it, and we own it. Okay, so these are the kind of things that I need to talk to you about. There's a huge, bigger picture than Kenyatta Bullard. There's a bigger picture, and today in this room, if you cared about your little brothers and your mama, you would do the right thing, because, like I told you, it's going to sting a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna. That's one thing I will not do in this room. If you ask me a direct question, if I have the answer to it, I will not lie to you, and I expect the same respect. If I don't know the answer, I'm gonna take. I don't know. But I'm not gonna lie to you in this room because I don't expect you to lie to me. So that would kind of be an asinine for me to lie to you. So yes, we have warrants for your arrest. Yes, it's gonna sting a little bit, but tomorrow's another day, correct? But today is the day we get all this off your chest. Because I know it's been bothering you, bro. I've been reading your Facebook posts. You got a heavy heart. If you didn't have a heavy heart, you wouldn't be as talented writing songs, correct?
Yeah, I love making songs.
Because your other song that you got on YouTube, kind of, I guess you wrote it after your girl, for your girl. Yeah.
I like making music like that. I only make music like Go to War because I know it'll be a good attention grabber like everybody else. Like, that's what people like to listen to. So that's why I was like, all right, let me go make this song.
Do you know anything about Marilyn Manson?
Who?
Marilyn Manson. Do you know anything about him?
No.
Man, this nigga need to just cut it. Nigga, you think you ain't talking to Uzi Vert? The fuck? This nigga just asked Young and Ace, do we know about Marilyn Manson? For y'all who don't know about Marilyn Manson was like basically like, I don't even know how you describe this. He was definitely like a heavy metal nigga, but like he's like a very like intelligent individual, I guess, because I've watched some of his interviews. Like, besides like Beautiful People and like his Mechanical Animal album, I never really fucked with him too heavy. But like some of his OG shit from the early 2000s was kind of banging. But for this nigga Ace to know about Marilyn Manson, like, nigga, come on now, you grew up in the fucking 80s, nigga, chill.
He wrote all this strange music. He wears the makeup, like devil worship and stuff.
No.
Do you know he's a genius?
Sure.
He does not believe that, does not think that. He does that because he knows that makes money. And he's a multi-millionaire, and he does crazy stuff. People think he's the devil. But if you see him in an interview without the makeup on, just normal, he's a genius.
Yeah.
So I get it. Sometimes, but here's the problem with your tunes. You lived it. You not only wrote the song, I don't know if it drew attention to y'all that y'all didn't need to have attention from other groups.
Like what?
Like that Go to War song. I don't know if you drew attention from other rap groups in Jacksonville, that negative attention, but you kind of lived it at the same time. The Go to War video, the Yungeen was kind of at war.
Well, that's not why I wrote the song.
No, that's not why you wrote it, but I think when you wrote it, you put it on YouTube, I think it drew some negative attention.
The people around it.
Yeah, I think some other groups got jealous and saw you really went to war.
All over the world, people, I was like, oh, y'all.
No, I'm talking about locally here in Jacksonville.
Yeah, I'm saying it's all over the world.
I'm gonna say it blunt. You pissing people off.
Yeah, I've been looking at them comments and stuff. Like, no, I don't really do.
Well, it's not only comments. It's what you drew to Orange Park. It's what came here.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying it's people.
Your own boy got shot and ended up in the hospital.
Yeah, I know. I seen. Yeah, I was.
You were there.
Yeah, I was right next to him.
You were there.
I know. I remember.
And when the detectives got there, they said, "Who did it?"
I know.
And y'all said, "We don't know." But you knew.
I don't know. I swear to God, I promise.
Remember what I told you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
We're gonna go through a lot of stuff today, okay? And I'm gonna have some stuff where this is gonna be almost like a show and tell too, because I know you're the type of person that I can sit here and we can have a 24-hour conversation. Kenyatta's, you're like Missouri. Show me, because the last time I talked to you, you talk. So this is gonna be show and tell. This is going to be kind of a different situation for you because I'm going to bring my laptop in here and I'm going to show you some things today that you're going to have to explain.
All right. Yes, sir.
Because if you don't explain it, guess what it's going to make you look like? This hardened, gang-banging thug that doesn't have any thoughts of life itself.
Yo.
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is not with physical products.
I'm about to say some mailman walking through the woods. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You look like Mark Wahlberg on crack.
So I'm going to bring it in. We're going to look at it. We're going to talk about it. And there's going to be some situations that I'm probably going to have to let you get a minute because it's going to be shocking. But I know you're the type of person that, like I said, we can talk for 24 hours. And if I don't...
Yo, bro, I'm about to have to end this part one in a second, but god damn it, yo, like he talking about this about to be shocking. Like, yo, dude, this nigga got one of the murders on film?
Show you, you're gonna have a hard time telling me about it. Okay? But hey, I'm not mad at you. Remember I told you before, I don't judge you. I've already told you, I recognize the talent. Okay? And so did a lot of the other detectives are all kind of like, man, why couldn't the right person get a hold of these knuckleheads and steer them in the right direction?
Yeah, that's what my big brother been trying to do that to me.
Who? Which one?
His name Mark.
Mark Jefferson?
Yeah, that's my, yeah, he been.
Remember, I know more about you than you probably know about yourself. I could probably educate you on some things. You'd scratch your head and be like, hey, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, that's why we been trying to.
Nigga knew. Yo, bro, I'm telling you now. He said my big brother Mark. This nigga said Mark Jefferson. Like, hey, I'm telling you now. These niggas connected the dots, nigga. This nigga's been watching.
Music, like, I've been trying to write. Because there's a lot of people. There's a couple of labels that try to sign me.
And you know, look at Ace's. His whole body language done changed now. Like, you know, this nigga, he done fucking bought the arms out. He ain't cold no more. You know what I'm saying? This nigga warming up to this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga a fan, bro. Like, no, nigga, he's not a goddamn fan. Like I said, yo, he falling right into it, y'all. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, this is a slippery slope.
Sign me, but like, I want to get signed, but I don't. So like.
So why, let me just educate me a little bit. Why wouldn't you want to get signed?
Like, I don't know, like I heard like a lot of people say like the deals be like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, like you gotta do something, dude.
So you kind of like an ownership thing.
Yeah.
Once you sign, they own everything.
Yeah, I ain't on that. I don't be wearing dresses like they got, like Young Thug. You want him to be wearing dresses? I ain't on none of that. So lately I just been working. I've been trying to shoot a video. Working on a video. I've been trying to shoot videos.
What video you shoot next?
I was gonna shoot a song called "Say Something." So my brother got shot.
Who's your buddy? Nova?
DeAndre.
Oh, DeAndre.
Yeah, I made a song with him. I told my brother I wasn't gonna make like no more go to war songs because
it drew a lot of damn attention.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
and which also drew the attention of the Clay County Sheriff's Office.
That's what I told my brother. My brother's talking to me. That's why.
Yo, okay, and y'all hear that? Y'all hear what that nigga just said? I'm gonna run that back because look, these niggas. I let you know, the cops is watching what you fuck niggas be doing. One of my little niggas right now, bro, is literally only 17. He was out there on the Snap story, you know, he was fucking pointing a gun at the camera, you know what I'm saying? He's flashing that little green light in the fucking camera, you know, getting it all in my eyes. Like, but that nigga, he in county jail right now, you know what I'm saying? This nigga, you know, these niggas be looking like just mystified. Like, yo, bro, how the fuck did the police get me? Like, nigga, like, if we can see you pointing the gun at the camera, the cops can probably see you pointing the gun at the camera. And you just heard this nigga say it, listen.
Oh, DeAndre.
Yeah. I made a song with him. I told my brother I wasn't gonna make like no more go to war songs because
it drew a lot of damn attention.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
and which also drew the attention of the Clay County Sheriff's Office.
That's what I told my brother. My brother's talking to me, man. That's why I was like.
I mean, do y'all realize the day y'all turn the cameras off and it's a wrap, it's good, get it out. Do y'all realize what y'all did?
Nah, that's my brother's talking.
Not only did you draw gangs like the PCE and Cutthroat and all these people drew attention, you drew attention of the biggest gang in the United States.
What?
Law enforcement.
Yeah. That's what I told
damn.
My brother. Don't like nonsense. Don't make songs. I don't really like making songs like that. I just made it because I just knew it'd get a lot of views.
You pulled a Marilyn Manson.
You know what I'm saying?
It was yeah. I get it.
Yeah,
it was something that you saw that it would get you right there.
I just knew, you know what I'm saying? And once I did that, I could come with, you know what I'm saying, other stuff like All I Need, like Baby, like I like making a song like that because like, I don't know. That's just me.
You're a singer.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I noticed on the video a lot of other guys had parts. You're more of a singer.
Yeah, I don't like making music like that, so I don't, you know what I'm saying? So I want to make like regular. People could just.
But I'm saying he got this nigga Ace comfortable, y'all. Like I said, this nigga Ace, he got him feeling himself.
Make people listen to music. When people listen to music, it's just, I don't know, they listen to music for different reasons.
You're right.
So I don't want to be the reason that people just, you know what I'm saying, go out do this, and you know what I'm saying. So I'd rather make music and change, you know what I'm saying, change what I can around it. You know what I'm saying. I don't know. I like making music. That's what I want to do. That's what I be trying. That's why lately I just been on it, from the studio.
Well, and I saw that too.
What's up with all this fidgeting, my nigga? Goddamn, you coming off a Percocet or something?
But I'm gonna be honest with you.
Uh-oh.
Trey ain't coming home. D ain't coming home. Ain't coming home.
You know?
Ain't coming home, bro.
That nigga ain't even say it properly. He wasn't like, yeah, they're gonna serve a life sentence behind the clerk counter. Like, no, none of that shit. He ain't say them niggas will spend the rest of their time. Like, y'all remember when that one judge fucking told X's killer? He's like, yeah, bro, y'all spend the rest of y'all days in that Duval County prison, and your fucking body will never fucking feel the sunlight until the day you dead. God damn, that's what he just said. He ain't say none of that shit, bro. This nigga said, yo, bro, hey, you remember that nigga fucking case? Not coming home. Remember your boy D? Nope, gone. Like I said, bro. Hey, like I said, he said, hey, once you get out, nigga, once you're able to get back on tour, make sure you got some money to put on that nigga's books.
And there's a chance you ain't coming home. But you're getting afforded an opportunity today that they didn't get afforded. You ever heard the terminology, you cut that snake off at the head, the body quivers? You're the head, bro. You are the reason why the Clay County Sheriff's Office is focused on the Youngeen gang. You want that focus off of the Youngeen gang? Today's the day. Because we're not done. This isn't over. We just cut the head off of the snake. There's some other people out there right now that are sitting, lying in wait, and there's detectives ready to pounce. But we wanted you here to talk to you to find out when you wanted the bleeding to stop. Because, like I said, it's going to sting a little bit. It is. I ain't going to lie to you. We got arrest warrants for you. You're going to have to go to jail. And you're going to have to answer for what you did. And we're going to talk about some other things. And you're probably going to have to answer for some other things too. But you know what? At the end of the day, tomorrow's another day.
Yeah.
But here's what you got to realize. The Youngeen gang has some success. There's members that are involved in your music.
Yeah.
And I only call it Youngeen gang because that's what you call it.
Yeah.
But there's people involved in your music that are still walking the streets.
Yeah.
This can still be a future for you.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Why you got a arrest warrant for me?
We'll talk about it. I'm just not going to come to your house with a SWAT team and
I know.
We have search warrants for your house.
Yeah, I knew. I seen that sound. I woke up. Everybody screaming.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But we're going to talk, and you know it.
You know, all you got to come one police.
All right, we're going to cut this off right about here. 1749. But, yo, yeah, I'm telling you, it don't pay to be one of these hood niggas. And you can't be a hood nigga and be a goddamn famous rapper. Like, what? But what's even crazy about all this shit is just the fact that, like, all the potential wasted. I mean, like, when I look at Yungeen Ace, like, you know, he's going down. He's talking about, like, you're going to have to go to jail and answer what you done. He's basically telling us things like, I don't know what's going to happen to you, nigga. Like, I mean, I'm trying to put in a good work. Hopefully you get out soon. But, like, Jesus Christ, anything could happen. You know, I mean, like, bro, like, you know, when I go to jail, even when I was on probation and I caught a new charge and I had a no hold bond, so, like, I was not eligible for bond, so I was just sitting in there waiting. You know, like, even on my charges, like, I was only sitting in there for, like 22 days. And I don't want to say only like it was nothing, but it's 22 days in there. I feel like a goddamn year. Like, jail county sucks no matter where you at. But, yeah, they basically told that nigga Ace, like, yeah, you going down, nigga. And hopefully, like, shit'll go right for you. Because you never know. Like, Ace could have went. He could have seen a judge the next day. That's why this nigga keeps saying that tomorrow is the next day shit. Because you never know. Like, with they might be like, you know what, this nigga Ace, like I said, you know, hey, we just solved like 4 cases because of this nigga. I'm like, fuck it, bro. Let's just get him on that fucking trespassing charge. You know what I'm saying? The judge, you know, because the judge has no idea about any of this fucking interrogation shit. You know, this is all like real detective work type shit. The judge is just looking like, oh, nigga, you want to hear on a trespassing charge? Like, Yungeen Ace? Wait, didn't you fucking, ain't there a nigga in a barrel because of you? Okay, you on a trespassing charge? All right, get out of here, nigga. So, like, you know what I'm saying? These cops, like, they could really, like, you know, the more information Yungeen Ace give them, the more chance it is he'll probably be out tomorrow. But I'll be back with part 2 later tonight. If you enjoyed the vid, like, sub, and we are back strong. I'm coming crazy with the hip-hop content. Just love you guys. Thank you for the support. We're slowly growing. I just really want to get to that 1,000 markers threshold so I can, you know, start trying to monetize the channel, start trying to do more shit and make the channel better. But I'll definitely catch y'all later, and I'll catch y'all in part 2 later tonight, which I just said earlier. I'm done talking. Peace. I'm like 25 minutes late for work. Look at that, you guys. I'm supposed to be at work at 4 o'clock.